Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, we have a bonus Foldy with us today.
There's a bonus person here.
Look at her! Beth
Excited.
Owen! She's back in the house.
Hello, my friends.
How are you, Beth?
Oh, it's been a week. But I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here. I love your faces and I've missed you all. So thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining.
Been
Glad
too
you're
long
here.
since you had our hold, Beth.
I know.
You got too popular, being famous.
I don't know about that.
You forgot about your origins.
I have never forgotten about my origins. Ever. I remember the first time I made you speechless, Mel.
That was a good time.
I'll never forget it.
That was a good time. Probably going to happen again tonight.
Possibly. You never know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, hi.
Hi, friends. I had a crazy day. I'm only living in the now, but today was crazy. But I'm really glad to see your faces and be moving on with my life.
Too.
That's good. How was your day, Amis?
My day was all right. Pretty good. Just did some, working around the threefold land and got some shit done.
Love it.
Nothing too special about today. I think I slept 6 hours last night, so yeah.
Nice.
Is that a lot for you? Is that a lot for you?
Kind of a lot. I'm trying to get on average about 6, which will be real nice for a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys
So I'm feeling a little better today.
Do you feel like you have like a baseline sleep number of hours that you need? Like your natural body would be like, this is how much I need.
Yes.
It varies on the week. I'd say 2.
2?
2. That would be the baseline minimum that I would prefer.
No, I'm not saying minimum. Like
5. 5
no,
would be like the average.
Naturally, how much would you sleep naturally?
5 to 6 hours a night. Yeah.
That's it. Oh wow.
I'm on
But that's not comfortable.
I'm on multiples of 3, so my good sleep cycle run in 3 sets of 3 hours. So if I get my naps are either 3 hours or nothing. So then I'm good at 6 hours. I'm good at 9 hours, and then 12 hours. So
nice. How about you, Beth?
On my long COVID days, 18 hours.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Ideal for me is 7. I can function on 5 to 6. But if I
Okay.
go like more than 2 to 3 days in a row of only getting like 5 hours of sleep, I'm really feeling it. Like really feeling it. But of course, I am an old lady.
Have
So
we seen you in that state, Beth Doma?
never. Never. You've never seen me punch drunk from lack of sleep. Never.
No.
My goal is to get an average of 7. That would be really nice because I've been working on 5 to 6 for about 15 years now, and I'm tired.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
I would like more, please. Thank you very much.
I feel like my
May I
body's
please have
baseline is
some
10.
more?
10 hours is like that's how much I want to sleep every day.
I would love that.
That's what I want. That's what I naturally do when I'm like untethered, which is never.
I feel like someday I'm just gonna get somebody just to, bonk me on the head for like 3 days. I can just be out. Not
Yeah.
like painfully bonk, but like a soft, gentle bonk to go to sleep and just let me sleep for like 3
Okay,
days.
because I was imagining some sort of caveman
No,
scenario.
a nice bonk. Just put me out with some sort of drugs. I don't know. Don't care.
Leigh-A, how was your day?
Way better than yesterday. So on top of all of the world things that was going on, Cody decided that he wasn't going to come home for like 36 hours, and I was freaking the fuck out. But he came in meowing his head off at about 3:30 a.m. and I finally, I was just in and out of sleep. I was just freaking out. Like, should I call so it's called HRA, the Humane Rescue Alliance, and just like, fuck, should I just like do all the things now? Technically they're open 24 hours a day and it's been a while. So like at 3:30 I was able to finally actually get to sleep. So and he has not gone back outside all day because that little fucker is grounded.
I'm glad he came back.
Me too.
I'm sorry for the stress.
Yeah, I've learned that he is kind of the glue of the clouder. So like he just has the, I don't care, I'm gonna love you and play with you. I don't, even if you're mean to me or run away from me, like, I love you energy that all the rest of the cats, like, they need. So when it was not him, they all just kind of stared at each other and then like turned around and walked away. But when he's here, they actually like to be together. So like, of all the cats that are allowed to get lost, it's not Cody. Cody's not allowed to run away because I don't know what I'm gonna do then.
Yeah.
So that's my
indoor cat forever.
We'll see. But he's just not allowed to leave for more than 24 hours at a time.
That's crazy that they even do leave for 24 hours. That's nuts.
They don't normally. So he's only done it once before, and I also had a similar freak out because he does, like, he loves his food. He eats all the fucking time. So he comes in and goes straight for the food bowl. And he makes this like hilarious mouth noises when he's like he's like purring and growling while he's eating. But no, the boy loves his food. He's thick. So
Have you guys ever seen those videos that people do where they put the little GoPro cameras on their cats to go see what the cats are doing?
Mm-hmm.
They get into the craziest stuff. It's like awe-inspiring sometimes to see what these cats can get into. It's like, how did you survive that? You really do have 9 lives. Oh my goodness.
I don't understand how they got the cat to wear the GoPro, because I tried to put bat wings on my son's cat for Halloween, and that cat was so mad. So mad. He twisted himself in knots trying, like, he would like twist himself in knots to try and bite them. He was like biting them, trying to get them off, and couldn't get them off, and got caught in them. And then he just like spent the whole time like jumping up and down, trying to like fling them off. Like he would not. He was not having any of it. He was so angry. So I don't even know. I don't even understand.
Yeah, there's that whole like TikTok trend where they're putting like the Batman mask on the
Oh
cat.
my god.
Hours and
Yes.
hours of hilarity watching those videos, though. And
Really?
Maiden and I love watching because what they do is they'll freak out and then they'll pause and it looks like Batman when he goes like he stops. It is so. It has been like a joyful moment in the past week of watching these fat cat videos. They're so fun. They're so funny.
I am Batman. Especially the black cats when like it really looks like a full-on cat
Yeah.
cosplay.
Yeah.
Yep. So good. So good.
So good. Should we talk some news? Because we do have
Yes.
some news this week.
So
Let's
much
talk
news.
All right. Oh, I guess we should find that video. We do this every time, I swear. Like, oh, let's talk news. Oh, there's a video we're supposed to share.
There's a video. We don't normally run these things.
Do you
This
want
is
me
what
to,
happens when Rob's not here. You guys just
you want me to push buttons for you, Leigh-A?
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Spear brothers and sisters,
It is time to cover up your face.
for the wheel of time has news, and we shall dance the spears with it.
This is the Daily Veil.
Out.
That got really loud.
So loud.
So loud.
It was so epic and theatrical.
Epic
on the
news.
same
Epic
volume.
news sounds.
It was like in Dolby surround sound.
The notes say
Coming
level 10.
soon to a theater near you. Sorry.
All right, Mel, you want to kick us off?
Sure. I don't even know what this is, but I'm playing it.
Play
It's this is something that got released by Dragonsteel last week, and we just had so much to do last week that we decided we were going to push it to this week. But basically, it is Michael Kramer and Kate Redding doing an interview with Brandon Sanderson, and it's just interesting the way they talk about characters and narrations. So,
Oh,
Turn that sound off.
there
so
we
you
go.
can hear this thing. Cool.
Even think of it that way.
For me, it's kind of like they're all my babies.
Yeah, that's how it is when people ask me what books I like to write of
Mhm.
mine.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? I'm like, how do I pick my
The one I'm
children?
doing now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And what's so great about the range of characters in Stormlight Archives is the human, not human,
Yeah,
living, maybe not living,
yes.
a thing, an abstract idea.
You do a very good job with the things.
How do you
Yeah.
like voicing those? But it's the same process,
Yeah.
right? You find the voice of a character by reading what the author has written
Mhm.
to explain the character to you,
Yeah,
picking it up, embodying it, and that's the voice. Whatever comes out when you embody, that's the voice. And so it's the same process for the things, except you get to tweak the corners and maybe tie them in a knot and throw them over your shoulder. And it's a lot of fun
Mhm.
because they don't have to sound normal. They don't have to sound human. They don't have to sound red-blooded. They can sound like
yeah.
Yeah.
that.
Oh man.
Love it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Did anybody hear a old, terribly sexist song come on in your ear when she talked about tying it in a knot and throwing it over your shoulder?
Yeah.
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 I mean,
I heard
I
it.
just thought over the shoulder boulder holder when she said
Right,
that. Person,
Oh, do your
That's
ears
kind of-
hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
yeah.
Yeah,
That-
ears.
That's really
Mhm,
cool.
that's
So
what
is
we
that
should
just
say.
is that an excerpt of a longer interview?
yes. Yeah, I think they
Ooh.
show it because Sanderson has like weekly podcast things that he does. So I think that is just an excerpt of a longer interview that he's been doing. Also in the lead up to Wind and Truth being released at the beginning of December. So-
You know what I wonder? I wonder if this is the thing that they donated their appearance in for Books to Prisoners.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This
'cause
absolutely
it was
is
a
probably part of
promo
that.
for this book, right? Wasn't it?
Yep. Wind and Truth. Yep. Stormlight 5.
Man, must be nice to like get people to donate to other things while you're having fun.
Huh. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Beth, do you have any plans to do that later this month?
No.
Maybe. No. We'll find out later. Spoiler alert.
All right. Just put a pin in that,
Possibly.
Dot. Put a pin in it.
Possibly.
Put a pin in that. So,
No.
on to some Wheel of Time news. Things that we've been waiting for is the Wheel of Time has officially confirmed that they will be at the whatever this is in the
CCXP.
in Brazil. So
Yep.
yeah, it'll be Yosha, Madeline, and Rafe that will be on that panel, which is really cool. That's December 7th.
Thunder Stage. Just
That's
in
a
case.
big
You know-
crew. That's a big pull.
Can I
Yeah.
just say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Are you gonna
It's
say what I'm
been-
gonna think? Maybe.
It's been
Maybe.
how many years since we were first introduced to these people?
So many
At
years.
And I'm
Three.
still in awe of the jawlines for days. with this cat. I mean, the epic jaw. I mean, look at Madeline right there. Just
I know.
what the heck? And then there's Yosha, like just jawlines for days. And Rafe just looks like the lovable, goofy sidekick in this little triad right here. And I am here for it. I just fucking love it so much. Excuse my language.
No, you don't have to excuse your language.
Okay.
I think it's hilarious that they have this picture of Rafe. I don't know why. Every time I see this, it makes me laugh. It's like, really? Out of all the pictures you could have picked, you pick like he's like in a windstorm outside. And he's happy to be out there. I'm like,
So happy. He's like a happy hobbit.
He
He's
is.
literally
It's
like
just
a happy
like-
hobbit.
so weird compared to the other two. Like, why?
I
Marketing.
love it. I like it. I really
I
like
do
it as a
too.
picture
I
for
love
him.
it.
It's cute. No, I love it.
It's also
Yeah.
very ideal,
It is.
It is very ideal.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. which is probably why I like it so much.
True. It's adorable. Even his jawline looks good with his chin sticking out like
Yeah,
that.
for real.
Yes, absolutely.
So good.
Yeah, so what do you guys think? I mean, there's all these rumors. Could they do a teaser? Could they do a clip? Maybe some more announcements on cast? This is the Thunder stage. This is I think the biggest stage at the expo. So
They're gonna have. I'd be flabbergasted if they didn't show a trailer and or a premiere date for season 3. So in the
Yeah.
least a trailer. So that's minimum, but threshold would be trailer, like a teaser trailer, maybe one of the shorter ones with a release date.
I mean, if we're thinking that it's going to be the first few months of 2025, then it would make sense to do a teaser, like a 30-second, 60-second
Yeah.
teaser trailer with
Or
the
behind the
announcement of
scenes,
the actual release date. It would make perfect sense. And
Yeah, it would.
what a
Yeah.
way to kind of bring some life back to a fan
Yeah.
base that has been
Mm-hmm.
just literally grasping
Begging.
for any
Yes.
small snippet, right? Just in time for, winter starting in, perfect time
Yeah.
for a rewatch,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like The Longing, I feel like I was more prepared to expect little information, and so it was less stressful for me.
Agree.
Because I had the experience of the anxious, when are we going to get something between the last 2 seasons, and didn't get it. So when it's been a little quiet, I haven't worried about it so much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think we need a 30-second teaser or maybe a new scene, because that's what they did at CCXP last time. Is they introduced Kira and they actually showed
That's
a
right.
scene with her in it.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
so either one that they're gonna do.
what scene could they be in together?
Yeah,
Could it be somewhere in the threefold land?
that would be cool.
Somewhere. That would be so great.
That
So
would be
cool.
super cool.
Everywhere. That'd be great. Yeah. And yeah, and a release date. That's what I'm gunning for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A release date and a little scene.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see, one thing I noticed immediately was that it's not, I know it was Donal and Sierra, right? Kira.
Mhm.
I'm going to say that wrong every time. I like that it's not Maureen, not Rosamund. Like, I like that it's not her. I want them to start focusing on these folks. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's
but
not,
I feel
not
like
two new
these-
characters. It's
but
like
these
these
were like
are now
the standouts, right? Like
Right,
these were the
right,
standouts
yeah.
from the last season, so it makes a lot of sense. Plus
Totally.
Ray.
And hypothetically, if they're getting essentially to the end of what is it, The Dragon Reborn? Or what's the book after that?
Shadow Rising.
The Shadow
Shadow
Rising.
Yeah, that's where Maureen kind of goes bye-bye. So
That is
Fires of
not
Heaven.
in that book. It's in
whatever,
Yeah,
you know,
Fires
like
of
they're-
Heaven.
it's coming up soon. It's coming up soon-ish. So if they're crushing that timeline into like it's
No,
possible,
that makes perfect sense.
it's
It
possible
really does.
that they need to start phasing her out, because if she disappears at the end of the season, they need to make sure that the rest of the actors, the rest of the characters can hold up to her
Yeah.
her insane spotlight.
Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, it really wouldn't do the show any favors to keep Maureen written in indefinitely, honestly.
Absolutely,
You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's the stuff that has to happen from a character building standpoint for these people when their mentor is gone, or whatever advisor, however, whatever capacity is gone, is monumental. So
Agreed.
and it's not, the story's not about Maureen, and that's the thing, right? Like, they can't make it.
Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. Like, yeah, I'm ready for that storyline to be done. I'm ready. I love her, but this is where we need to see more of the Mansfield Five. Let's do
Correct.
it.
And all of the secondary and tertiary characters that we're going to be meeting along the way. Give us more failed Doman.
Didn't somebody, was it Watch Series, or somebody said, I don't know, in an article, that they already had assumed or estimated 180 or something characters or something like that.
Wow.
I mean, including just extras and stuff like that, just for this season. I don't know. It's a lot.
That's insane.
But I'm ready to get to know some of the Aes Sedai more. I'm ready to meet more Aiel. I'm ready to dig back into the Two Rivers and get to know those people that we only had one episode with, and maybe a couple of flashbacks. Let's get more of those. Let's get more Tom Maryland. So let's get more men.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Anyways,
love
should
it.
we move on to our next topic?
Sure. Next one.
Yeah. While you're
Oh,
transitioning,
geez.
I have to say penis.
Penis or penetration?
Or
I have to
penis.
say
Penis.
Moon contact Bolton.
Oh, that's right.
Were you dared to say that again today?
It wasn't a dare. I just asked for it.
Wait.
Muttermun Kontakt Boltzen? Is that how you say it? Muttermun Kontakt Boltzen.
Sorry.
Ooh, I like your inflection. That's good.
Go, brother. Tell us how.
I mean, I am a cunning linguist. Just, I was a
Yeah.
linguist in the army, and I am cunning. So, anyway, sorry.
So, Mel, we've got a little bit of an announcement, don't we? Sort of.
We do.
All right.
We have an announcement.
Let's talk about it.
Yes. Have you guys all seen this today?
Mhm.
Everyone, Boldies. We have now transitioned, starting the move out date of the old Tweety Bird app, and we will be using BlueSky as our main spot to communicate with the fandom. So we hope, Boldies, I see some of you in chat have already mentioned that you're creating your account there, or you already have, and people have mentioned this on the Bird app as well as in Discord, and It's very exciting. I think there's a few, we noticed in BlueSky, there is a few Wheel of Time hashtags, and a lot of people were doing Wetskies today. And I think, Mel, what were some of the other ones we talked about before? There was like,
So we had this
so many.
conversation a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
about like which hashtags were gonna like be the fandom hashtag on Bluesky, and Wetskies has kind of like taken over. It's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah. So Amise is gonna make herself a BlueSky account at some point, and we're gonna like walk through how to do it for those who are nervous about doing new socials. But there is what's cool about BlueSky is you can create custom feeds, and there is already an amazing custom Wheel of Time feed that you can subscribe to, and anytime anyone says like a keyword, it shows up in the feed. And Wetskies has already been added to that feed as a keyword.
Awesome.
So that's it. That's what it is. So look for anybody hashtagging Wetskies over on
Not
BlueSky.
me logging into BlueSky for the first time in a week.
Beth,
And
Beth, we are migrating en masse.
Well,
it's
I've had
crazy.
BlueSky forever. And
Yeah,
just
it was
today,
quiet
I
for a
have
bit.
25 new followers just today. What the heck?
Yeah.
We made an announcement, Mel. I mean, Beth, we made an announcement.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, but we're trying to make sure that no one gets left behind. That's
that's
the key.
fair.
So, which is why we've set like kind of like a 2-week out date so that people can keep saying it, stay on the Twitter, catch the people who are stragglers. We'll probably go back like when there's any like major Wheel of Time news and just say it again and be like, hey, if you want to talk about it, we're all talking over here, so that so nobody feels like we've just completely disappeared and no one's talking about Wheel of Time anymore, which is not what we want, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that being said, Kevin made a great PSA on his I love that the acronym is BS. So on his BS account, on his BlueSky account, so there is an account right now called the Wheel of Time. It is the same handle that was on Twitter. So this is not the official Amazon Prime. It's just another fan account that is kind of spoofing a little bit. Like they don't necessarily pretend.
And they haven't posted.
Yeah, they haven't posted. So this is not the Tweeter of Chaos. I don't know if the Tweeter of Chaos. We'll probably still call them the Tweeter of Chaos. But if you do follow this group, just know that it is not the official Amazon Prime. Not discouraging you from following whomever this is, but it is not.
Don't follow them.
It's not Amazon Prime official.
I'm discouraging you. Don't follow them. They haven't tweeted.
And as soon as we find out like who the official Wheel of Time BlueSky account is, we will. I'm sure. What do we call this? Just post it? Is there a special
Skeet?
Skeet? Is it Skeet? Really?
I don't know. It was floated.
I think tweeted is kind of, I like this from Luz Jr., the BS of Chaos.
Well, Tweeter of Chaos named themselves after He Who Comes with the Dawn moved on. So if they want to choose to rename themselves, they are welcome to. And we will follow suit because we believe in respecting people's names when they say what they are.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you're not there, join us there. That's where we're hanging out. And you have some time when we will keep telling you.
Yeah, and you will probably see some other of our friends making similar.
There are lots of friends over there.
Yes.
So that being said, we've got some other news.
Yay, more news.
Amise, do you want to go ahead and talk about this one?
Only if Mel says his name, so I always forget it. This is pretty cool. Last week, I think end of last week, beginning of this week, there was a tweet, since we're saying tweets, listed where this actor, what's his name again? Mel?
Alexander Kareem.
Thank you, Alexander Kareem. He confirmed that he will be the voice in Rand's head as Lutheran, and he was the same actor, obviously, that played him in the last 2 seasons in the Age of Legends flashbacks. He is not he was not at the same place filming. He only did voice acting, so he's not going to be in the scenes, but he'll be heard in the scenes. At least that we're guessing. He might have filmed somewhere else, but for now, we know for sure that he will be inside Rand's head, which is
awesome.
Excellent.
I love that continuity.
Me too. I'm glad it's him. He's so good. I like him.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right.
news.
News.
More news.
I
Just take a moment.
don't think it has sound. Does it?
No, that's okay.
I can't ever make my sound work, so
That's
Did
okay.
you guys, were you all one of the 575,000 of people that clicked and watched and liked this video or this post on the Bluebird app? Because that's how many likes this thing has got. It's pretty cool. I'm so excited. It's season 1, episode 7 open. If you guys haven't seen it, which I know you have, and it's getting tons of traction, which is great for more Wheel of Time coverage. So thank you, Gary Dragon.
Yes.
Currently reading.
I think he came back with a later post saying that this has driven a lot of people to saying like, "Oh, I didn't know this was a show. It looks cool. I'm totally
Yep.
gonna check it out."
That's
I
awesome.
scrolled down that for many, many posts, and there were many
I
retweets.
just don't want to scroll too
No. I'm just saying I'm agreeing with you. Like there was a lot of people like, "What is this show? You know, where does this come from?" And again, marketing would be really great because these people could totally see it. It'd be awesome.
But Gary did. He circled
Gary-
back and he said, "This is from the Wheel of Time." Just for
Yes,
people
he
who,
did.
because a lot of people were asking. So he
Yeah,
he
so
did a
it's
follow-up.
very cool.
And I think he did a really good job of responding to people individually, saying not just blasting in general. So like if you didn't see it, you wouldn't necessarily. He responded to people. So good job being an ambassador of one of our favorite shows. So, and then this is not directly Wheel of Time related news, but kind of in the Wheel of Time family.
We're still on. We're still watching To Green and Labor.
Oh, sorry. I will hold on till that scene is done. How long is it?
Look
We're
at her
just gonna
go.
keep watching her kick ass. The amazing Magdalena Sitova. Amazing.
Ramen battle.
Obsessed with her. Obsessed.
When Beth joined tonight, for some reason I had that picture of her on crutches just up on the screen when we entered for it. I couldn't find where to get it down. I was just like, well, I don't know why that's up, but cool. Hope she's doing better now.
I hope so too.
Alrighty, so again, not direct Wheel of Time news, but kind of in our foldy nerd crush fandom wheelhouse. We have some amazing news about Allie from the Wheel Takes. Mel, do you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, our good friend Allie is a TV writer, and for the first time, she wrote an episode of Rugrats. She's been, I think, part of the Rugrats like writing crew for a while, but now she has a credited writing credit as like the lead writer on the show. We're real excited for her, real proud of her. She's so
I don't
great.
have my ramen rattles, but yay, Allie!
I have mine.
Thank you. Rattle for me.
Yes. Yeah, we're just stoked. I don't even know where to watch Rugrats anymore, but give it a watch. Give her some love and give her some kudos.
So
It's
cool.
been a really hard year for writers in Hollywood, so we want to celebrate her success.
All right, and I think that's the end of our
I have
news.
one last thing. Are you ready?
Yes.
So, you know, when Leigh-A was not here one day, we changed the calendar to our favorite month. But it is officially November. So now, goodbye, Leigh-A. Mwah. Okay, I kissed you. Now we get the beautiful C.L. Clark. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Look at those shoulders.
Built.
Oh, Dad.
Wow.
Built. If you don't know who C.L. Clark is, they are a writer. They write some cool sci-fi fantasy books, I believe. I don't know if it's sci-fi or fantasy. On Twitter, I don't know if they have a BlueSky.
They do
account?
have a BlueSky.
They do. Okay.
It's the same name as their Twitter handle. So they are
And they are a big
Wheel of Time
fan.
fans.
Yeah.
Big
Oh,
Wheel
cool.
of Time fans. So
Love
definitely
it.
give them a follow. Check out their books.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's it.
Yay,
Calendar
news.
flip.
All right. So
Hey,
shall
and
we-
speaking of calendars,
Yeah. What's happening?
do I hear correctly that you're going to be in the next calendar?
Who, Beth?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Amis?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have
no
no
idea
idea.
what you're talking about.
You're going to have to watch What a Holiday to find out
Exactly.
who is in the new snack order calendar. And what
Oh.
has happened? When is What a Holiday?
When
Should
is
we-
What a
Is
Holiday?
an excellent question. You know what? We may or may not have a video for that. Shall
Let's
we cue that?
find out. Cue it up. It's so serious.
That's a good video. That's very epic. Yes.
So
So,
epic.
if you don't know what a holiday is, we're going to tell you. Is it me? Am I going to tell you? Yes.
Oh, I
What a
know.
holiday.
Sure.
What a holiday is our annual holiday Wheel of Time fundraiser, and we have in the past raised money for the Light Weaver Foundation, Brandon Sanderson Charity, and a bunch of other groups. This year we're doing that, and
Prague Shakespeare.
and I know I was just
Oh.
that was a pregnant pause. Never mind, it's fine. Prague Shakespeare Company.
That's what I would do when I forget things. Sorry.
No, it's Guy Roberts, Prague Shakespeare Company. We're going to raise money for them too, to support Shakespeare in Prague, the English language Shakespeare Company in Prague. So come join us for 24 hours plus or minus something on November 30th and December 1st. So come hang out with us, and there will be, as always, Threefold Talk shenanigans.
Hey guys, I think one of you guys should look at
I
private
got
chat
it.
real
I got
quick.
it.
Thank you.
What are we doing?
Oh.
It's a secret.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, and in light of What a Holiday, we asked a new podcast who is also doing a segment on What a Holiday to come and talk about some things. You know Beth from many other things, but she's doing a new thing. So let's hear, Beth, what you doing?
Do you want all of it?
Yeah.
So I love Wheel of Time. You guys know that. Huge fan of the Wheel of Time franchise. And so besides playing video games on Twitch, which my name thing up there, I am part of a relatively new podcast that is with some not new members of the fandom. And it's called Delving the Chronicles. And we do deep dives into kind of some existential questions about the Wheel of Time. And it is myself and Dana Lou Zool, who is a friend of many communities in the Wheel of Time fandom, Koala Sadai, and the fact checker Mahil from Black Tower Podcast himself, Morshadi. And it kind of came around. Now, this might just be like a wives' tale at this point because I wasn't there for the actual conversation. But apparently there had been some drinking going on, and it was rather late at night. and some folks, Koala and Shoddy, had been talking about like really deep diving topics of like stuff, and they're like, we should form a podcast. Or Shoddy was actually like, this could be a podcast. Not really wanting to necessarily like be
Start
part of
a
it
podcast?
permanently. Yeah. And then it turned into, we all have, the four of us have always been really knowledgeable about the Wheel of Time and have great passion for the Wheel of Time, but none of us have ever really helmed anything before. So we were like, the four of us coming together and kind of like having our voices be heard at the same time as being some, pretty substantive conversations. We've talked about like what utopia is and how utopia's like the Age of Legends, and comparing it to utopia from, like the middle, who wrote Utopia? I can't remember. I've had alcohol tonight. I can't remember. Thomas More? It's not Thomas More. Anyway, we've been talking about it. It is Thomas More. It is Thomas More. Okay.
You're right.
So we've talked about like how utopias are doomed to fail. We've talked about the human condition in the Wheel of Time. We've talked about environmentalism and we kind of take like real world hot topics and apply it to the Wheel of Time in general. And it's just been really great. We've had some guests on the show. We just recently did a recording with Rob, and Lauren from Unraveling the Pattern's been on, and
Nice.
we've done a lot of like special things because Koala's been really, really, really fortunate to be able to go to both WatCon and Malkier. So we just dropped a Malkier episode, and it's been really fun. And Shoddy and I next week are going to be recording actually with It's a Small World, because through my streaming endeavors, I've come across some really awesome people, and one of them is a huge Wheel of Time fan. And as a matter of fact, her mother, she's young enough to be one of my children, but her mother has been reading Wheel of Time since 1996.
Wow.
And is a huge fan of the Wheel of Time, and actually is like on 6 different Wheel of Time Discord servers, and has been like since 2020, like a stan, like original.
Wow.
So
That's
we're going to
so
be
cool.
doing a podcast recording with them next week. And yeah, it's so cool. I just love like when we have crossover of like different communities and different, online interactions, and you can find the common themes. It's super exciting to me. I love it.
That's awesome.
So anyway, yeah, long story short, we're going to be on Water Holiday. All
Yeah.
4 of us.
Yay.
That's
I
amazing.
do have questions for you, though. I'm so curious.
Okay, what are your questions?
I feel like I need to put my kitty ears on. I'm so curious. Okay, 2 questions. 1, do you remember when you were all wherever you were at the con or whatever talking and kind of made this realization that you should do a podcast together? Do you remember what the topic was? Like what you were really like digging into to make you be like, dudes, I found my people. Let's talk about this. And,
Well, I think that conversation, I wasn't present necessarily for that conversation, because that was and I could be wrong, and Shoddy, I know he was here, but I don't know if he's still here, was Koala and Shoddy. But from the get-go, Koala wanted to talk about Utopia and the history of Utopia and what the Third Age was in regards to that. And I think that was like our first 2 or 3 episodes, and it was fascinating. Nice. It was great. Like, it's like such substantive, deep diving conversation that it was just like, and I know that one for Shoddy was like the hi Shoddy was like the like constructs and the NIM and environmentalism. And because if you guys know Koala, if you ever spoken to Koala, environmentalism is something that is so important to her. In her real life, she helps run a koala sanctuary in the Madlands, as she likes to call them, and is a huge advocate for environmentalism. So, I mean, there's so many things that, aren't necessarily directly involved in the Wheel of, like spoken about in the Wheel of Time, but it's really interesting to think about what there Shoddy is. The initial conversation was about the effed upness about the NIM, and Koala was environmentalism in the Age of Legends.
Okay.
That's what happens when you have drunk talk
Yeah.
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Love
Thank
it.
you, more Shoddy. And where can we have a question? Where can they listen? I see Apple. Is that right? Apple.
Yes, you can listen on any major podcast choice of your choice. Apple Podcasts, Acast, Spotify. We are slackers, because I'm a slacker, are going to get our episodes uploaded to YouTube. Just, because it's not video recording, it's just audio recording.
Yeah,
so
sure.
So it'll just be like, our logo on the screen. But we're working on it eventually.
And do you guys have like a Patreon to be able to support, or no?
Not yet.
No? Okay.
But maybe we need to.
Maybe you do.
I
I have a very important question
Yes.
about this podcast.
Yes.
Do you record all of your episodes at 2:30 in the morning? Is that
almost for Koala? I think we record them at 2 o'clock in the afternoon
Right.
most of the time.
right?
Shoddy used the word propagated in a sentence.
Very
Life
good.
is-
And
life
it
is
wasn't even
complete
about
today.
plants.
It wasn't even about plants.
He didn't talk about buds. Aw, sad.
Well, that's very exciting. I'm super happy that the 4 of you big brain people got together to talk about.
You know what? I would have
Or that.
Shanice on any day from Sunday just to
Yeah.
have her whisper penetration into a microphone. I mean,
It's true. That's it.
I will never forget that threefold talk moment when she just
was-
said penetration.
Whew, that was a hot,
amazing.
sexy day.
It
That was a good day.
And poor
Good
Shelly,
day.
man, she just couldn't handle it.
Any day
Brain
with Bernice
exploded.
is a good day.
Any day with Shanice.
Exactly. So I was
Okay.
good for-
So exciting. So you said you are going to be on Water Holiday. Do you remember
Yes.
what time you're going to be on? I can try to look.
Well, I'm actually on 2 times.
Yeah, you are on 2. Why don't you talk about
I
the other one?
So if you guys were part of Water Holiday last year, you might have seen some antics with Rebecca reading the pattern.
I have heard of these antics.
You
Yes.
weren't present for them at all.
I was not present for your antics.
So
Yes, you.
fucking good. Those antics were. I think you guys raised the most money during your time slot, didn't you?
Yeah, there was some incentivization going on there. Is incentivization a word?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
it
word
is.
now.
Now it is. Yeah.
If it's not, it is now.
Okay. So we did what was it? So we called it basically Wheel of Chaos, and we had different scenes from the TV show. We wanted to keep it very TV show friendly for people who might not have been book readers that were tuning in, because season 2 had just ended, or not too long in the past it ended. And we had 2 different wheels. We had like different scenes on one wheel, and then the other wheel was like moods, or like, one of them was a telenovela, and the other one was a high school play, and another one was like, yes. So I get a break for an hour, and but anyway, there was cake in. Well, I can plug Shoddy's spot if you guys want me to. I am
Oh, yeah.
so excited
You-
for
oh,
this.
no, please plug Shoddy. Plug him. Plug Shoddy.
You want to
Yeah,
get spot
actually, more
plugged.
Shoddy, you can come on next
No,
week.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
I just
no.
want Beth to plug Shoddy.
Yeah, plug him
Beth,
hard.
keep
Plug
talking about
him.
Very
Beth.
hard.
Plug
keep talking
Shoddy.
about yourself. Fuck Shoddy. Don't
No.
plug him.
Oh,
No, just plug him.
plug him.
All right, well.
I mean, if he likes that sort of thing.
Okay.
We don't
Anyway.
kink shame.
No, there's no kink shaming.
No kink shaming.
There's no kink. Anyway, okay. So, Wheel of Chaos. Hi, Talk Aaron Riyadh.
Hey.
Anyway, don't tell Shadi. Anyway, so we had I'm broken. You guys have broken
Shadi
me.
doesn't know that
She's
than me.
This
Plug
is-
him
this
in
is
the van
basically
every Sunday.
What happened during Rebecca and Beth's segment last year was this.
Pretty much.
Like,
I think
that
the one
would
that
cause them to devolve.
I
after
think the one that broke most of the people. Yes, I am 1,567 miles away from Shadi. Exactly. Anyway,
It's a
so
very specific thing to know.
yeah. Anyway,
And you are underestimating Beth's ability to plug.
This is true. Bitches get shit done, don't you know?
we do get shit done. Shadi knows this very well, actually. So anyway, that being said, Rebecca and I had the best time last year. I broke Rebecca on screen. I broke Rob. I broke Sulin. I broke Leigh-A, and I broke Melindhra. Literally, like they couldn't breathe because they were laughing so hard. So I'm very much looking forward to having some kind of quasi repeat performance of that. Rebecca and I are getting together later this week to finalize our plans and to bring chaos back to What a Holiday. So
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I feel like with all the people trying to up their chaos antics, it's gonna be quite an intense, hilarious What a Holiday fun.
yeah, don't forget last year there was cake in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Twice.
it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had to wait. You had like a specific dollar amount that you wanted to raise in order to do the cake face smash, right?
Yeah, I think it was like $500, and I think we ended up raising like 800 pounds during that
That's amazing.
hour. It was huge. And so yeah, and it was really fun. That's the most important thing. It was really fun, and we were in stitches. And yeah, reading the pattern, Rebecca. Yes, and who was just absolutely amazing. So
I feel like you need to get like the thing outfits. Like instead of thing 1, thing 2, it's like chaos 1, chaos 2.
chaos too.
Yep. And you just wear those and just bring it on.
I
I
would
love
be
it.
willing to do
That's a
that.
good plan. That's a good plan. I love it. Speaking of plans,
Do we have plans?
we have plans tonight, but should we do some palate cleansing in
Of
between
course.
our planning? Awesome, cool. Do you want me to push the button? Because I was
Push the
definitely
button, please. Push
prepared.
it.
I'm gonna
Push
push the button. I'm gonna push the button as soon as I find it. Here it is. Yeah, there it
Nice.
is.
Do we get the dulcet tones along with it?
Not this
Yeah.
time.
Right below.
Oh, is it really right below?
Oh no, it's in the videos. Shit. Sorry.
It's not.
It's
It's not.
confusing.
There we go. I think I found it.
Butt
Okay.
rock.
Go.
There we go. That's the one.
Dulcet innkeeper tones.
So before we get to our fun times, were we going to talk about the G today?
We've got a couple of instances. Yeah. So we could do a couple now and then. do
Oh, I
the thing.
forgot. I thought you were talking about a different G. I'm with you now. Let's go.
I wonder
feel-
what you were thinking about.
Which G were you talking about?
A very specific location. That's all.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Okay.
I just thought, listen, I missed the entire
continue.
planning conversation today, so I don't know what's happening.
Mel,
But I'm caught up.
Mel, it's okay. You're amazing no matter what. And I just love you.
Thank you.
Just the way you are.
Just
The way you are.
So, do we have any G ourselves that we want to share? Or should we go on to the Foldy G?
Let's do some foldy.
Let's do the foldy G, and then we can.
I feel
You
like
want
I
to
do like
do
that.
the foldy G?
Foldy G. It's like,
Oh.
do it.
Foldy
do it.
G.
We need a rap
Foldy.
song.
All right. Which one of you is going to read them?
Your mom.
I can read one. Today, to celebrate our G, we asked our Foldies, what G have they earned today or this week? And
It's
Moose
an
Jr.
ideal
said,
day.
what's that?
It's an ideal day.
It is an ideal day.
Hashtag NILD.
Hashtag Moose Jr. said, today at 4:16 p.m., I screamed at a bobcat to fuck off this morning. Sorry, 4:16 is when he posted it. Let me start over.
Sorry,
Moose
I just
Jr. said, yeah, you just copy and paste. Sorry, I just read it as is. I screamed at a bobcat to fuck off this morning. The bobcat didn't do anything politically to me. They were just in my driveway, and I needed to take out the trash cans. So way to take control of those bobcats, Moose Jr. Much G to you.
Easy. All right.
Who's going next?
Next one. This is
You
from
do it.
Light Blinded Fool. I commiserated with friends over the state of the country and helped the conversation towards what we still have for blessings and how to move forward with resolve to survive the next 4 years and learn from it to make sure it never happens again. Way to go. Much G, Light Blinded Fool.
Yeah, Light Blinded Fool.
Way to go. That's awesome.
Nice job, Robin.
I know, seriously.
All right.
We all need a moment and a talk with someone like Light Blinded Fool.
Yeah. And also good goals for today. So, like,
Yeah.
all right. So, one more just for now, and we'll do a couple more later. But from Skeeter, he said, just helped some random dude who missed his bus get back on track. That's just making up for some former toad, though, which is fine. No, like, G is G, so it's not a balance sheet. So it's not like your G negates a former toe. So if you have toe, you have to do something to recompense for that. Your G is just something, like, it is just bonus. Like, this is something that I've done to honor somebody else or honor myself or honor the world. So it's just like the good that you are doing. So they're paired together, G and toe, but they are two completely separate things. So toe you have to make up for. G is just like icing on the fucking cake.
It's true. It's true. And you know, I will just say, like, I'm not a very good bus rider. I would really appreciate support if I ever ride the bus.
Yeah.
I can ride trains and subways all day long, but buses, man. So, really happy that Skeeter helped that person today. That's very good, G.
Yep, that's amazing. All right. So should we get to, and I guess I should pull this up since I'm the one presenting. There we go. Oop, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something different. I'm so good at this. I'll eventually get there, you guys. Oh, dear Lord. There we go. And pressing.
So what are we doing today? Shall we talk? Did you guys ever play the game called MASH? Anyone? You've seen it here before.
On this show.
On this show, fully. Yes. What is MASH? Tell everybody.
Me?
Sure.
MASH is a game to predict your future.
We're going to predict futures today.
We're looking into the future and not dwelling on the past. We're seeing beyond the immediate and seeking into the glass columns of our future engagements. Anyway, so this is a game that you play when you're like little kids. And it's hilarious.
Still being played to this day.
So we're doing a Mises Mash tonight? Is that what's happening?
We're
And
gonna do.
yours.
We're gonna
mashing
do.
a meat?
I've got sheets set up for all of us, so we're gonna see how many we can get through. It's been a while since we played this game. Mel, I think you're the one that like created the spreadsheet, right? Obviously.
Absolutely. Yep. That was me.
Sure.
It was
Totally you.
Yeah.
No, actually, it was Beth. It was Beth who created this spreadsheet.
Totally, because I love spreadsheets.
Spread those sheets, Beth.
Spread them. So
Yeah,
what, I'm going to
I
get
mean,
math.
I will if
Let's
you
do
really
it.
want me to.
But for
Matchmake.
serious, this goes back to Bean and Chiad, so was the one who created
And
this
Rob.
wonderful spreadsheet.
You're actually giving the real people credit?
I'm
What is this
actually-
show?
Just because she's not actually here, and I do actually feel bad for giving credit to somebody else when they're not here to laugh at the joke. So,
Okay.
You're such a principled individual. I knew there was a reason why I loved you.
That is my G for the day, is giving the actual correct person credit.
That's so weird. I don't even know what to do with that.
I don't even know what to do with it. So we are going to go fast and furious through these columns. We are going to take a mixture of recommendations from the foldies as well as the person, starting with Amise. So we're going to use Amise as our guinea pig, so we're not going to put Beth on the spot right away. So the first one, for example, is filled in for you. So it's the place that you will be living. So it's either a manor, an isle roof, a stable, or a homestead. So the next example is, where in Randland is this either manor, isle roof, stable, or homestead? And so, Amise, where are some places? And Foley, start giving us some feedback.
I'm just gonna start off because I've really tried hard to be okay with this, and so I'd like to move closer to water. How about Mayan or Maine, however you want to say that? That's why I'll just choose that first because it's really close to the threefold land. It's not too far away. I can easily just go there and then come back to the threefold land and go back to Maine. So that would be my first choice.
I love Ashakova's answer. I love it.
Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna put me there? Shame on you, Ashakova.
Yes, put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. I don't know
You
why
put
that's
me
my
there,
jam.
I will take control, bitches.
Put it in.
Oh, really? You think so? All right. So, Amise, or anybody else here? Is there a place we think that Amise should go?
I have one more choice that I would like to say.
Okay.
I would like to go to Melindhra. Please. Back in time. That's fine.
Time traveling as well. I love it.
It's fine. We're traveling to the future.
Yeah.
The future is the past. Time is a wheel. We know
And
this.
you can pick the other one for me. That's fine.
Zach had another great one.
Zach, you're terrible.
You got a Tanchico, question mark.
Hinderstap from Brother
Hinderstap,
Zachariah.
that's fine. Put Hinderstap.
Hinderstap.
I will never die.
Or you'll die over and over and over again, depending on how
afraid.
you look at it.
Amazing.
I'm a cat.
Amazing. All right.
And I don't know why that's bold.
Oh,
but
it's folded.
I think that may have been the winner one time.
Probably.
True.
So.
So.
All right. So who
All
are you
right.
going to give a bridal wreath to?
Chat, catch up with us. Sorry, I know we're a little. And Penny is coming in hard with a whole bunch of answers. So we are on to bridal wreath. If you guys want to start putting in some of them, just put like occupation : and we'll go back and find them. But
you have to use a colon or Roof Mistress will not add it.
I will not if you do not
She's
have a
very
colon.
serious about her colon.
Your answer is invalid if you do not have a colon.
Pro colon. Put it in. Put it in.
I mean, you got to plug it, right? So,
Oh my God,
man,
I've
you're
missed
plugging up
y'all
the
so
colon. That's not good.
Full circle colons.
Full
right.
circle, literally. It's more like a windy road. But anyway.
Brother Zachariah, I think he put this before I gave the official instructions, but
It's fine.
Levine, that's a good bridal wreath person.
Amise, is there anybody who you
teach him a
want?
lesson? I mean, obviously, my boy Ruark has got to be in there.
We love
I
a
guess
rework.
so. Yeah.
We love a. Please give me a good Ruark.
You
please.
can say it.
A good rework.
You know who I could have pictured Ruark like 15 years ago? Liam Neeson would have been a great Ruark. He's past the age now, I think, a little bit, but
a little older.
Like,
Not
yeah,
my
but, like,
Ruark.
15 years ago, he would have been a pretty good Ruark, I think. Or at least an IEO
Ooh.
clan chief, of maybe not Ruark for a Mies, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Go get them, guys. Don't
Yeah.
don't
We are
neglect
pro
your
colonoscopies on
pro
the show.
colon.
Matt Murdock is kind of being nice, I think, saying Asmodean.
That is kind of
That's
Yeah,
an
if I have to
option.
pick one Forsaken, that would not be him. But that's fine.
Can I add one?
Yes.
I would like to add Lord Wyramon.
Why am I only getting men? Come on.
I'm sorry.
about-
I just
what
really
about
needed
for-
you to marry Lord
You know,
How about
Leigh-A,
Dylan?
your other spouse.
How about
Dylan? I'd take Dylan.
Dylan?
Yeah.
Dylan.
Ooh,
Or
Dylan's
Ty
good.
Lee, honestly.
Wait,
One of
did
those
you
two.
cut
Oh, you know what?
Asmodean?
We
No,
love
it was
Ty
just,
Lee
it was
around
just a
here.
possible option from chat. So I didn't.
You guys pick. I don't care.
Yeah. So chat, I've seen. So we've got Logain. We've got
Asmodean.
just a Gleeman. So can be male or female. Asmodean, Beslin,
Aludra.
Eludra.
Always Melindhra.
So
Ooh, she got very excited about Aludra. We should put her in.
She is literal fire. That's fine.
Literal
Ooh.
fire.
Eludra, and then you had said Tylee.
Well, I mean, you can pick someone up thing from chat. That's fine. Let them decide my fate. It's fine.
Sweet.
Fine. If I get
Mistress
Lord
is typing,
Waremon,
she
I'm
gets
gonna
to
be
pick.
pissed off.
All right.
Goat Brothers said, because of your cosplay, Grendel.
Hmm. I'm okay with the Lutras and Ty
Okay.
Lee.
We'll leave it.
Yeah.
We'll keep them. We'll keep
Okay,
them.
so
I can't marry myself, Go Brother, but I suppose I could. Suppose I could. I mean, I am now. It's fine.
coming in.
Oh, Talmanes too. There's so many good choices, honestly. And so many
All right.
bad ones, like Lord Waremon.
I do love that is
That's fine.
a choice. So, occupation, go. And we've already got one person who's mostly following the instructions. That is a dash, not a colon, but I will accept it. Thank
Wait,
you.
did you say
Matthew.
colon? You said semicolon, though.
I
She
Totally
said
different.
colon.
I said
Oh, she said colon.
She
Okay,
said
just want to make
colon.
sure.
colon.
Colon.
Jeez.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
that's just fine. Put it in.
What actual occupation would you like, Wise One?
What actual occupation would I like? Blacksmith.
Ooh, aspirational of you.
I know it is. I strive
Did
to
you
be.
say?
I
Sorry.
strive to be as good as a blacksmith someday.
Ooh.
Okay, we've got a Thatcher. We've got a Farrier's apprentice. We've got a
Ooh.
Wise One.
That's
Peter-
very specific.
Peter
Dean.
just
Literally
put a colon. Only a colon.
A chosen. I kind of
The
like that.
chosen? Yeah, it
I
could be.
kinda
It
like
could
that.
be one of the chosen. Sure.
Aw. And you'd be my boss.
I would be your
a
boss.
Glee person. Ooh, I like that.
All will bow. Thank you.
Should we
Let's
do
pick a
farriers?
Farrier's apprentice. I like the specificity of
That
that.
was very
Thank you.
specific.
Um,
Dino,
Dino,
I love
Thank
you.
you, Dino.
Is there one that you like, Beth?
For occupation,
For occupation?
Yes.
Dark Friend.
Ooh, I like Ashikoba.
We already have
Yeah.
Chosen. I feel like Chosen is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
I do like the last one. That
I'm not a very good tree singer. This is a good one.
Ooh.
You
yeah.
know what? Yeah, no. Either Doc Lavelle or Sassara Dancer.
That is not
Either
a
one.
job. That is a slave.
Okay,
that is
fine.
slavery.
That is
Okay,
not
then
occupation.
You have to. Yes.
What? Then you're right. You're absolutely right.
You have
So
to get something out of it.
Then definitely do the Sasara dancer for sure.
Love it.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
All right, so we are moving on to weapon.
Yes. Your weapon of choice.
Fists.
Fists. I like fists. They're very good to have.
You guys are, I feel like chat's warming up here. Good job, guys. Keep going. All right. Amis, you get to pick one.
Bow and arrow. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Nice.
Someone gave me the ruby hilted dagger earlier. I think
Mhm.
that's fine. We can put that on
Oh,
there.
yeah, I think that was one of Penny's bulk suggestion.
Thank you, Penny. Tongue lash. I'm not sure that's a weapon, Ashikova. Wrong section.
I mean, it could be.
I don't
just-
even know what grammar situation is happening now, Malky
John
Murder.
Wick's pencil. I like this. John Wick's pencil.
Sure.
You guys don't come for me, but I've never watched John Wick.
It's
Really?
fine.
Hey, you know, it's fine. It's
Okay.
a repeat of the same thing for 4 movies of pure violence and disgustingness.
Yeah, it is definitely like gratuitous violence, and there is like what happens at the beginning of the first movie. I think a lot of people can't get past because they
Trigger warning.
they kill his dog, and that's what
Mhm.
like throws him into this fit of rage. So it's like his wife and the
Valid.
dog.
Valid.
So yeah.
I haven't watched
But then it
either.
just keeps going.
Now I
and you're
don't.
like,
Now I don't want to.
So, anyways, back to lighter topics.
All right, weapons. I do like the tongue lashing.
I do like
Sure.
the tongue lashing.
I
Can we
mean,
add that one.
sure.
Thank you,
She
Ashikova.
also follows up with figs and mice. So I kind of like figs and mice.
I feel like that should be her Uzquai of choice.
You know, honestly, whatever Ashikova says, I'll do.
Oh, we
That's
should
true.
add that to Uzquai of choice. All right, so
Yeah.
figs and mice will be
Figs and
Uzquai
mice.
choice.
We're just calling that a drink. You're gonna have to
That's
figure out what the
cool.
ingredients are.
Maybe that'll be our one holiday brunch drink, figs and mice.
This is an interesting one. Wisdom's beating stick.
How about just
Mm.
my long braid? I mean, I don't have one, but in my fantasy world, I have
You-
one.
In your fantasy?
Yeah,
Just a braid? Just a braid?
just a
I'll accept it.
really
I'll
great
allow it.
Right.
set
I'll allow
of
it.
hair. You know,
Cool. All right, Uzquai of choice. We already have one
Figs
by
and
random
mice.
default.
I'm so confused about that drink. Well, you know, Usquai, obviously.
I mean, Uzquai is obviously a good
You know,
choice.
you could say Usquai or whiskey is fine.
Yeah.
One or the other.
You like whiskey? No.
No, never.
I've never
Why?
seen
I
you
would
drink
never
whiskey.
drink whiskey or scotch at all. I don't
You know,
know.
I'm leaving it with a double capital O. So.
That's fine because it's
Ooh,
Uzquai.
Uzquai. Brother Z says tequila. I would like to offer up goat milk.
How about
And in order for it to be Uzquai, it has to be fermented.
fermented goat's milk? I'm here for it. Would that
I think that's just called
Would that be cheese?
It's just cheese, which I love. I'm
Cheese?
sure. Bring on the fermented goat milk.
All right. That's very specific. The skim part, the stuff you skim off the cheese.
Mm.
The fermented
Soju.
part that's still liquidy.
Ooh, I love me some glühwein.
I don't. What is that? I don't know what
So
that
It's like
is.
a winter, wine with the cinnamon and the cloves and
Oh,
like
Yeah.
mulled wine? It's
the
a
mulled
mulled
wine.
wine.
Yeah.
I enjoy that very much.
What
I just
about
didn't know that word.
soju? Have you ever had soju?
Ooh, I do love soju.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of like Korea's version of sake, but
Sake?
much stronger. It's almost like Everclear.
Stronger.
Yeah. Super strong.
Hey, you choose. I'm fine. I mean, I'm either going to eat a bunch of animals with figs, whiskey, or cheese. So, like, for my drink of choice, it's fine.
I think there needs to be like a mead or a mulled wine in there.
All right,
I think.
so I will go back to the there we go. There's what.
Blue
I'm
line.
just copying and pasting because I'm not even going to attempt to spell that on my own. I'm okay with spelling other things incorrectly. Oops, that did not work. Format. There we go. Ha-ha. Excel, I overcome you. Now we are on to traveling method.
Walking. Her own legs. She's an IEL.
It's valid, I guess, if a little bit pedantic.
I see what you did
Palanquin
there.
is what I was going to say. Palanquin. Thank you very much.
Palanquin is also valid.
I'm pretty sure I did not spell that correctly, but you know what?
We know what it is.
It is spelled. Well, it's almost correct. The E should be an
Almost.
A. And other than
Yeah.
that, it is
Is it
correct.
an A?
Yeah,
Have to wait till I write it.
PALAQUIN. Palanquin. Yeah.
I think traveling would be my other choices.
Ooh, okay. Love
Capital T.
All right, let's see what chat.
Let's see what. Oh, yes.
Dean,
Someone-
you didn't put a colon.
it. Dean is suggesting Bella,
Bella.
an IEL having to ride a horse.
Bella is very good. We've got
We have
Waygate.
Waygates. Go ahead.
Ooh,
Turtle
Rakin.
Stones.
Rakin.
Ooh, a rake-in. That's nice.
Yeah. All right, I think we all agree on Regan and Bella.
Reagan and Bella. Oh, not raking and Bella. Rakin and Bella. Enunciate, Mel. Enunciate.
All right, and then methods of waking from the dream.
Okay, I wasn't sure what this was going to be. If this was like the age.
This is
That's
how
it.
you die.
Oh, tell me.
Are you an IEL or not?
Well, I was thinking, and I wasn't sure if you're asking how I die or when I die.
How you die.
But how I die.
Yeah. How would you like to die, Miss?
How would I like to die? Killing my enemies.
Wait, what? Your enemy?
Death by
Really?
Joe car? I would.
That's so sad. I would really have to be tall.
I think that was a delayed traveling method, but I do really like it. I do really like the. Anyway, right. So, yes. So Amis wants to die in battle. I guess.
Yes.
Yes. In battle. Method of death. Penny farthing.
I mean, wouldn't you also like to die in the dream post copulation?
Yes.
I mean,
I was gonna say
after-
something else, but
After plugging
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
in the dream. Thanks for that clarification.
All right, so we've got butt rock, we've got two-step, we've got. Oh wait,
So
What
sweet,
if,
like
yeah,
that
what
was
if
cool.
you die getting caught quenching in between the cheeks of butt rock and you can't remove yourself from butt rock, so you die?
I was thinking like butt rock landed on me, but yes, mid quench. That would be pretty
Mid-quench.
sad.
I mean,
Mid quench.
Mid-quench. Yes.
I mean, what about like Sean Chan invasion?
Ooh.
Fuck those guys.
Cardiac arrest under Ruark. Drowning in
I
the
kind of like this one.
stressing. I'm sorry. We have a winner. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna find my mouth.
That would
All right.
kill me, I'm sure. I love you all so much.
Do you want the spiral or do you want the dice roll? You have two
Obviously, the
options.
spiral. Come
You're
on.
picking your future.
We
All
have
right.
to do the
Uh,
spiral.
I
We
am
have to-
starting your
I've
spiral.
been spiraling for 40 years now, so we're gonna keep doing it.
All right, I'm starting. You say when.
When?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Five.
So what
Five
I
it
am
is.
going to do is I'm going to start counting slowly, and I'm just going to go and start slowly blacking things out. So let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and let
Okay,
me
so
just-
while she's predicting the future, with
Yes.
your magic
I've got
prediction. We're
Yeah,
gonna
you can
read
take it off the
some-
screen while you're doing that too.
Well-
To surprise me.
No, you guys keep talking.
Yeah, we're gonna read
I'm
some more.
going to be counting out loud, so let me mute myself because otherwise I'm going to fuck it up.
We're gonna
Counting to
read.
5 is hard.
We're gonna read some more Anayilde G
Yes.
information. So Uncle Alti said, not only did I go to therapy today, but I helped a friend to sign up for therapy as well. He'd been saying he's wanted to do it for years and is finally serious about it. So I did the legwork to remove as many barriers to the process for him as possible. And he actually reached out to schedule a consult. Wow, way to go, Alti.
That's so exciting.
I love that, Alti.
That's so great. So great. And in our brand spanking new BlueSky account, we got some great responses as well.
Oh my gosh, bring it on.
Yeah. So Hillary Ocean Ogre told us, Ogier, not Ogre, Ogier told us that she taught a lab today, which is pretty fantastic. Good job passing on knowledge.
Nice.
And Swarin's warder, Brother Buddha, said, I brought my mother food and drink. I went on a walk with Moxie, my 4-legged family member. I made a plan with my older brother for us to read, first time for him, reread for me, The Eye of the World. So much an ambassador of Wheel of Time. Way to go, Brother
Obviously.
Buddha.
Thank you, Brother Buddha. Much G.
That's awesome. And we also got one that is up to debate, but Child Not a Dark Friend said that he burnt a witch. So
Okay.
I mean,
I'm on the fence on that one, but okay.
I feel like that's a form of recycling, so we could give him some credit for that. How we doing there, Leigh-A, the soothsayer?
I'm living in some really amazing places I see coming up.
You're going to be thrilled with the result there, I'm sure.
But you know what? As a blacksmith, my arms are going to be dope.
I fucked up
Absolutely.
the copies and saves, so I had to go back and reading my things. So hold on, I'm almost done. Where's my mouse?
So
Where's my
close.
mouse?
Your future
1,
is
2,
almost
3,
decided.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, Leigh-A, with your best fortune teller voice, you have to.
I think Beth should do that.
Oh yes, Beth, read to Amis.
You might have to
Her
spread out
future.
column E there a little bit.
Amis,
Or move your cursor.
Oops,
Yes.
Sorry. There we go.
I have looked into the dream
Hmm.
and I have seen your future.
Yes.
Would you like to know what is to come?
Yes. Tell me, I'm dying to know.
Well, Amis Farstrider, I do see you residing in a grand manor.
Thank God.
Weird.
And this manor is going to be located in an amazing village called Hinderstap.
I've heard lots
I've
of good things
heard
about that.
some really interesting things about Hinderstap. You're never going to want to leave that place.
Hmm.
I've
And
also
it'll always
discovered.
make you want to get up in
I've
the
heard there's
morning.
really good pies there.
I've also discovered that you are going to lay a bridal wreath at the feet of an amazing battle-honed general named Leigh Kiergan.
I'm ready for that.
And you're going to take up a hammer and become a blacksmith. You will be honored among your people for doing so. And with your blacksmithing prowess, you're deciding to forge a mighty weapon known as John Wick's pencil.
I mean, why bother using the hammer when I've got the pencil? It's really true.
And you're going to be so in love and so happy in Hinderstap that you just can't imagine drinking anything else at night by the brazier other than fermented goat's milk. You are going to be such an honored member of this village that from border of the village to border of the village, you will always carted about in a palanquin.
As I should.
And as we know that you are a connoisseur of
Oh, no.
fine foods and condiments, you are going to absolutely fall in love with this new dressing called ranch. And you're going to be so in love with it that
It's
you just
imported
lather
from
your
Wisconsin.
entire
Ranch.
body in it. And unfortunately, you do aspirate on the ranch. And that is how you meet your demise.
I
in
mean, there are
Hinterstadt.
worse ways to go.
But but this is the thing, though. This will only be to your demise one time because you will wake up the next morning
True.
to
And I will
relive
die
this
another way.
experience all over again.
I really
Ah.
hope that she's cursed to drown in ranch dressing every time.
No, it's ranch. It's ranch.
Ranch. I'm sorry. Ranch.
I mean, all I'm seeing is a lot of dairy going on in my
There's a lot
future.
of dairy. There's a lot of dairy.
You know, most of that's not so bad. I mean, me and Tylee forever, everlasting, on a palanquin.
You just might murder
Fine.
each other at night, but hey, that's okay.
We'll kill everybody else with pencils. It's fine.
Yeah,
We'll be fine.
exactly.
Ideally, does have some good strategy brain.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
The
happy
strategy
with
will
this
be.
outcome.
I'm so happy for you.
So,
May
Thank
you, may you always have water and shade and Hinterstadt.
Thank you. And
With the
ranch
ranch.
dressing.
Oh,
Thank
Matt,
you.
that was
Thank you.
amazing. Good job, soothsayer.
Good God.
What do you think, Beth? Do you need a break? Do you need to go to bed, or do you need your fortune told?
Why don't you guys tell me what's in my fortune?
All right,
Let's
let's
do
go.
Threefold style.
There
All
we
right.
go. Beth
Okay,
Dolman on
Kat,
the
you know what
board.
you're doing now.
Don't forget the colon.
Please prepend your colon with the descriptive words so
Yeah.
we know what you are proposing it for.
Mm.
You are welcome to go nuts now. All right. Beth
So-
Oman, where in Randland?
On
All
the
right.
spray.
Live?
On the spray.
Obviously, that's them on.
That's the only prerequisite I have.
That's the one prerequisite.
The one
The one.
prerequisite.
What's that forest where like there's like lots of flies and bite me's and it's like, is it Haddon Merc? Is that the one with all the like bugs and stuff?
Really?
Yeah,
You
that
want me
one.
to be with the traitorous tyrants?
Mhm.
Tyrants?
Mm-hmm. And the Fane fog. That's what I want for you.
Yep. That is definitely Haddon's mark.
Skeeter is just using a wall of semicolons. You are disqualified, Skeeter. That's fine. Matthew Murdoch says Tanchico.
I think Murdoch wants Tangent, like, because that was, I think he previously.
I
said
think so
that.
too. I think this is
There's
his
also-
second
I mean,
nomination of
I'm tanning in
Tanchico.
Tanchico, so you might as well put Tanchico on there. As
Do
long as
it.
I have sunscreen.
Yes, you should
Yep.
definitely go do some tanning in Tanchico.
I know,
you
right?
you,
Like-
you might be able to look on the spray if you were living in Tanchico. You could take the spray out on occasion, but you would be living in Tanchico.
In Tanchico. Right.
So
Right.
This
the
is very-
spray would just be maybe the spray becomes a traveling method then also.
Possibly.
What?
It could be a
Balls
conveyance
of-
and a residence.
Like Valda's tent.
Amice, you hate me.
Valda,
Hey, you know,
to be
I feel
clear,
like you're getting
Valda has a wagon.
and
It's a
tent.
wagon.
Well,
No,
we're books or
even
movies. So, I mean, I
Valda.
don't know. What do we or books or shows?
Oh, I'm not
Not
thinking.
Val and
I'm
Luca,
thinking of
Amy
Val and
Valda.
Luca.
No, I said Valda, not Val.
Yeah. No, I know. They
Yeah.
just start with V.
I know it's true. The big old V.
Valda's
Wait, so,
tent.
so would you prefer Valda's tents or the Blight? Or actually, we're not asking Beth. Amise and Mel. Valda's tents or the Blight?
For Beth specifically. I appreciate specificity. I would go with Valda's tent.
Amise.
All about being specific here.
Okay.
I mean, he does have good arms and eats well.
Yes.
But
I mean,
I'm vegan.
the meaning of all this tent is up to interpretation as well.
It's
True.
definitely up
True.
to interpretation.
True.
All right.
All right.
We are down to weapons, although bridal wreaths. Sorry, I'm
Bridal
reading
wreaths.
multiple things at the same time. Light blinded fool is a little bit ahead of us, but
That's a good submission.
We'll make sure to remember that.
I love it.
Oh yeah, no, light blinded fool is like all over the place.
All right, LVF, you're doing great. Elida is a great option.
Oh, come on. If it's Shoei Agadashi, then absolutely. Bring Elida.
Book Elida. Book
What
Elida.
if, going back to our first conversation, I mean, what if they had just a little scene with her in it at CCXP?
I would die. I would
I would
literally
be
die.
so
Or a
excited.
voiceover of hers without even showing her face because her
Yes.
voice is so recognizable, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I digress, but that just made me excited.
You guys are killing me in chat right now. Robin and Will Alcine? Am I
All
not?
good.
I like Will Alcine. Let's
I
do
like
that.
them both. I like them both.
Well, we'll do the
Hi,
less
Tar.
rapey one. We'll do the less rapey one. So
Please.
What?
Piter. It's good.
You guys are.
Beth, you need to jump in with one, otherwise chat and
Chat
me-
can just have their
Yeah.
way with it. Let chat have
Yeah.
their way with it.
That's fine. Chat's fine.
It's fine. I'm up for
Beth does
randomness
not
here.
want to commit to laying any bridal wreath.
Do you
She
mean
wants
Peter or Pater? Because I was thinking Pater.
There's a
Peter.
Peter?
No, it's
I don't
Peter.
know. That's why
It's
I'm
Peter.
asking.
I
It's got to be Pater, right?
I think it's Peter.
It is Peter.
And Robin. We gotta
And
put
Robin.
we gotta put Robin in there.
I mean, Robin was pretty hot, right? Like,
Yeah.
never mind the mind fuckery. He was pretty hot, right?
Yeah.
So,
So we can
And
get-
I mean, in her defense, she was pretty happy with
I
him.
mean,
Never mind her country. It's fine.
It's fine.
She was
Beth
getting laid.
isn't running a country that we know of. Oh, let's
Yes.
say she's gonna be a queen.
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 typing in the wrong place.
I mean, I do have a tiara handy.
Oh,
I don't mind us across the room.
Understood the assignment. All right.
I've got a fascinator.
I just have my wolfy ears. You're
Ooh,
fine.
Goat Brothers suggests Dina.
Bridal wreath.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you want to
we're
replace?
past bridal wreath. Sorry, Goat Brother. I love you.
Mel, I'll let you make an executive decision of her swapping out, but
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Brothers
Occupation.
Zacharias.
No,
Yes.
You do
Yes, that's
not
a
love
good
me
one.
today. You do not love me today.
So good. Bear tamer.
How
Reddit
about-
trainer.
Smuggler. That's on your radar already. Smuggler.
I can be a smuggler.
Do you
I
want to
do.
pick any of
I do
these?
be related to. I do be related to Bill Dolman.
You do be. Mm-hmm.
I do.
Are you
be.
his
do,
aged
do.
grandmother?
I am not his aged grandmother. He is my aged uncle. Or
How
something like
about
that. I don't
how
know.
about a Grom groomer?
Grom groomer.
What?
Well, you have to groom the Grom. What you got to make sure they're nice and looking nice for, the Empress. May she live forever.
I do like the thought of being an illuminator, like what Ashikova has said. I
okay.
do kind
Good.
of like the thought of knowing secrets and
Yeah.
All right, we're on to weapons. Great,
All right.
great. That occupation category was very strong. So, and to fill
no.
the gap, we do be.
I
Very
do
proud of
be.
you.
I
We
do be.
very proud of you.
How about the
Dookie?
bombastic side eye?
Bombastic side eye.
Specificity. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm so
Not
specific
just.
about that.
Or can I say
No.
resting bitch face?
Yeah, sure.
If we have a bombastic
it's
side
totally
eye, can I
different
do an
from
RBF?
bombastic. Those are
Very
two different
different.
things, though.
It is
Totally
different.
I actually, my work colleague was taking pictures of me at a panel I was speaking on, and he sent me a message afterwards. He's like, "You are very difficult to photograph because you're either always laughing or giving someone the side eye. You don't just sit there and have a natural face." And I'm like, "True, that's true."
I do like the thought of wielding an Ashendari.
Ooh.
I kind of like that. I
love
kind
it.
of like that.
A teacup. Ashendari and a teacup.
Ashendari and teacup. All right, there we go. So moving on to Usquai of choice while I type these out.
I mean, stiff upper lip could be Usquai.
Yeah.
Robin.
I mean, if pigs and mice are, I feel like that could be too.
I feel like we've done enough like facial weapons.
No. She's saying that
Have
stiff
we?
upper lip is an Usquai.
It's
Oh.
Usquai.
We were following your instructions, Leigh-A.
I mean, we have to put vodka on there
What?
Yeah.
because it's my favorite. Vodka
It
is
is,
my
okay.
favorite. So
Love it.
whatever the Wheel of Time version of vodka is, then yeah, exactly.
It's vodka.
Unknown.
It's not vodka. It's vodka.
Vodka.
Pork root.
Tomorrow's roll? What the fuck is happening right now?
Yes.
Vodka, fork root, Chamara drool. That's where we're going. Amazing. See, we knew that this would be good for today. All right. Fork root. Are you having trouble?
I like fork root.
Wouldn't it be fork root tea? Because fork root is actually like an herb.
Yes, it would be pork root tea.
Specificity.
How about a fork root island tea?
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
I like your style. This is why you are welcome on this show anytime. Cheers.
All right, team.
It's the fork root you drink when you're on the beach and you don't want to do anything.
When
You
you're
just want to lay there.
Chico, you have fork root island tea.
Okay, traveling method. How about doorway?
Yes. Doorway.
Trampoline.
Trampoline.
Oh, good.
We just have to have minions that put the trampolines in front of you as you go.
I want to ride
Yeah.
a thread it.
Just shred it.
Oh, okay, there we go.
All right.
Shred it.
All right.
All right, so we're moving
Or
on.
is it going to be a
to-
shredded, dude? And you're just going to put on.
Shred it.
We're moving on to waking from the dream. How will
No, we
that
can't
go?
move on.
Oh, we can't.
I will
I'm
let you all
joking.
decide my demise. I will
Getting
let you
caught
all-
in a sweater.
We've got tripping on leather root. Wait, caught in a sweater?
Mm-hmm. You know when you're trying to take a sweater off and you get caught? And
You do
can't,
realize that I
and
didn't.
you're like
My
run
What Idol
backwards
Paris-
trying to get it off. And then
my What Idol parody was not last year, but the year before was
I do remember that.
if you want to destroy the pattern, toe, toe, toe.
I do remember this.
Too many doobies.
Too many
Okay.
doobies.
I do
Let-
be doing
PSA,
too many
you
doobies.
cannot die from smoking too many doobies. Just FYI.
No.
Too many doobies.
Zach,
Multiple
no.
paper cuts.
Little paper cuts. I like that.
Paper cuts
Ugh.
and the doobies. They're so good. Brother Z really wants pineapple pizza on this.
Well, no, it's a thing. There's the video game I play. There's a character I hate to play named Malga, and there's
Oh.
a default emote that you can do with that character that's pineapple pizza. That's why he's.
Oh,
we should give it to her then.
Well, then we,
We
should
should give it
do
to her.
that.
God damn it!
Malga's pineapple pizza. We should do that. Thank you for explaining it and providing context.
I mean, I feel like Brother Zachariah's weapon could also be waking from the dream.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
horde of trolling nippleless trolls. They're just going to stampede you without any nipples. It'll be fun.
How about getting nipples
Specificity.
nipped by Trollocs nipples?
Nipped? I mean, I don't think you die from that.
I could.
Unless
I
it's from
mean-
pleasure.
I mean,
Samurai style.
if it's a bird Trolloc.
Yeah, okay. All right, done.
Are you
Nip.
implying that bird Trolloc nipples are sharp and pointy? Like beaks? Like,
It helps if I put an I and nipped is not nipped. It's nipped, not nipped.
Oh, God.
All right.
Beth
So,
Omen, for your future, do you want a dice roll or a spiral?
I have a feeling I'd roll a 1 and we'd be here all night long if I did a dice roll.
Well,
So
roll the dice and see if it's a 1. If it's anything 3 or below, we'll do the.
roll that 1. Just spiral us, Mel. Just
Spiral her.
us.
Spiral begin.
Nat
Ready,
1 means
set,
critical
start.
failure.
Okay, she started the spiral.
Stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. All right.
8.
So you guys talk about your G today while I start counting.
All right. Okay.
G
So today, I had a 4-hour-long meeting,
Oof.
which I hosted. 20 different people speaking to defend the project that I'm working on to try and save the world from plastic waste. In order to basically prove that we should get funded for the next year of the project with the government. And at the end of the meeting, our project director was like, "Great job, congratulations, that was really well presented, I'm really happy with your work." So we don't have like an official answer, but it seems like she was really pleased. So 4 hours
Yay!
in order to get some more funding for a big team of people that are doing really cool things. So that's what I did.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
That is, I mean, the preparation work on a 4-hour presentation.
It was
Must
insane.
have been insane.
It was insane. Yeah.
It's
And a lot of like, and it was a international group of people. So we had poor Australians who had to start the presentation at 6 o'clock in the morning.
right.
Because I was able to convince the government to work beyond 5 o'clock in order to accommodate that. 5 o'clock Eastern. I was like, could we potentially not make the Australians get up in the middle of the night, please? And they were like,
Yeah.
oh. Okay.
That's like extra G, right? there.
Yeah.
Time management, G.
It was good. And I'm very bad at the time zone conversion thing. So I'm pretty proud. So. How about you? How do you earn G today, Beth?
I didn't quit my job.
Hey!
That is so good.
So much G!
I mostly held my tongue and raged inside. It also helps that I work from home, so I don't actually have to like be in front of people when they piss me off. I can type emails that I don't send, and
Did you type an email that you did not send today? Because that's very
no, but I
impressive.
did send an email that I did type an email that I sent today that I rewrote 3 times before.
Of course you did.
Nice. Amazing.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. What about you, Amise?
It's kind of similar. There's someone who, who's an aspiring wise one on the team. And she's really young and thinks her shit doesn't stink. Let's just put it that way.
baby.
And I have to similarly bite my tongue a lot. And today I just turned on the happy love charm and just was super positive and really just like, giving her good job, like, yeah, okay, I'm a part of the team. While inside, I just want her to pick up rocks for 20 days just till she learns a lesson. So today I just put that aside and just tried to be overly positive around her because it's very difficult.
Congratulations.
It's not so much G, it's just a little G.
I feel like in a week like you've had, like being able to exert the mental effort to do that on top of everything else is an insane amount of G. So you earned it.
And again,
Thank you.
G doesn't have to be like I win and save the world. It is like
True.
I did that though.
So, you did.
You did.
You don't have to do what Mel did. You could do what Mies did and just be like, I literally didn't stab the fuck out of somebody.
Pretty much.
Like, I just held it in and let them do their thing, which was driving me fucking crazy. But that is G. That is like, because sometimes those people, like, especially when we're all stressed out, and like you just want to lash out at somebody. Not lashing out, that is a lot of G. That is hard. That is hard to do.
It can be.
Mm.
Yeah, agreed. All right. Who is going to deliver onto Beth Dolman?
Mies or Mel, one of you.
I think Mel should. Mel.
She's
Oh,
asked
I mean,
for
I
what?
love
That is
Mies,
right.
but Mel, you and I have a special
Nope.
bond. You're my
That is
boo.
Oh, you go
requested,
ahead.
Mel.
Your
Do
boo,
it.
your boo will bequeath unto you your future. I would like to state for the record that I was upset that I was not suggested as a
That's
bridal
true.
recipient.
Can
You cannot. Your future has been foretold, and I am just.
It'll never
I am
change.
just the Cassandra. I am just the messenger.
Okay.
Beth Dolman, in your journeys across the lands of Randland, you stumble across the most adequate and useful of residences, an IO roof. This is only a respite, however, because on your way to this roof, you must be pestered with bite me's. And a lot of fog. And potentially really annoying female dark friends who just like say really boring, annoying stuff. And you're like, why are you here? Go away. All in this forest of murky, blurky trees. Somehow, an Aiel roof is nestled amongst this. It makes
It's
no
like
sense.
it's probably the fourth age. The fourth age.
It's probably the fourth age. There was probably a breaking. But yet somehow, during this breaking, the most incompetent human that was ever lived catches your eye. And you choose to step before him as he stands amongst the gallows and lay at his feet a wreath made of flowers, describing how you would be as a wife to this soon-to-be deceased man.
That's why I did it.
Doesn't make
likes
any
it.
sense, Beth.
She
But
likes
this is
him
your
young.
future, not mine. I'm just the messenger. All of this happens whilst you reign over this murky, jerky, bite-me-filled forest of annoying women and weird trees. Your populace kneels before you and gets thorns in their knees, which is really unfortunate.
How you control them?
They really love you, and they call you Queen Domon because they want you to dominate them. And when they piss you off, which they do, you castrate the masses with almost laser-like precision with your bombastic side eye. It's like Cyclops level slicing through people's senses. And they are so chagrined by being caught in your gaze that they keel overhead. It's an insta-kill weapon. The most impressive weapon in any of the weapons.
I am quite talented with that bombastic side.
Besides spears.
Besides spears.
And after celebrating the demise of really annoying women who say really annoying things, then you have side-eyed. You settle down for the evening in your roof with a stiff upper lip in your bathtub. This is a very distinct concoction that was made for you by a traveling person who may have had way too many doobies. But when you want to exit your domain, you step through a very interesting doorway and find yourself amongst some snakes and foxes who answer your questions in exchange for your plethora of bombastic side-eye emotions. And they give you
upper lips. Like, she's probably bringing stiff upper lip.
They give you infinite re-entry passes because there's just so much going on in your head. But once you return back to your kingdom from the doorway, you sit yourself in the bathtub for a final moment and take a sip of a stiff upper lip. And then behold, unto you appears a video game character emerging from the water with a strange emote that somehow knocks you unconscious in its gesticulations. And you succumb to a pineapple pizza.
Leigh-A, I just DM'd you a screenshot of Maga. If you
Okay.
in Discord. I don't know if you can share it or not. But he's a beefcake. He really truly is a beefcake. I would not mind dying to Maga feeding me pineapple pizza.
In a bathtub?
In a bath. Yeah, bring it.
All right.
Drinking your stiff upper lip.
Drinking my stiff upper lip.
Or are you drinking his stiff upper lip?
I mean,
one or the other. Or is he drinking your stiff upper lip? I mean, there's so many ways.
I mean,
So many ways. There's so many ways.
So many ways.
Way too many doobies. Your future. Okay. Wow.
Oh man,
he's from Samoa.
Okay.
And yeah, he
What
is
is that
sexy.
Moana
That
character.
hair.
Maui.
Maui.
Yeah, it looks like Maui a little bit.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Where does he keep his pizza?
Well, he has
In those weird metal nipples that he uses.
Nah. Are they in his nipples?
No, he actually carries a case behind him, and depending on the skin you have on him, it could be a cooler with beer in it. I imagine that's probably where he has.
So it's like a butt fanny pack.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, but it's sexy. and what Shoddy just said is true. Radish will be very upset that I was able to die in a moment of weakness to Maga because Radish is Maga's wife. And anyway, he has these two really big guns, rail guns that he carries around and he shoots people
Not
with.
these kind of guns.
Yeah,
he has those kind of guns too, but they're like.
I mean, I would love somebody who had two big rail guns.
Double mint guns.
Right? Exactly. And who says that video games don't have eye candy in them? I mean, come on.
I mean,
People say that.
Right.
Who says that? Amazing. Well, I hope you enjoy your future. It's really weird.
It's really weird, but if it goes the way that you explained it, I can't go wrong. It's gonna be
I think
amazing.
actually the Malga pineapple pizza, like waking from the dream, is actually really a blessing for
Right.
living your life with Pater the whole time. So then you're
I mean,
rewarded.
But let's be
with-
honest. Let's be honest. The grand scheme of things is to have a consort in Pater, knowing full well that Pater is going to meet a very early, untimely demise, and then I could do whatever the fuck I want or whoever the fuck I want.
mean,
Because
yeah.
I'll be single and it'll be great.
Yeah. You're like, look, I did my obligation. I got married. I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I'm done. We're
So
done here.
somebody who is extremely expendable.
But if your consort is Pater, that would assume that as queen, you would want to pass on your lineage.
No.
You
No.
You would have to procreate with
No.
Pater
No.
to create a lineage that does not
Actually,
turn
my
Matt and Merc
lineage-
into ultimate civil war.
My
So
lineage
you will
is-
create another idiot.
No, my lineage is not dynastic. I appoint my own follower or my own successor, and so that way I don't actually have to procreate with Pater. I can just have fun with Maga
Now wait a
Until
minute.
he
Now
kills me.
Peter,
with pineapple pizza.
Peter, as a young, very young boy, might be
A man
Got
boy.
his
There's
nose
something wrong
broken.
with that statement right there.
He really is a man boy. Like, Amit, go ahead and say, but like,
Let's hear it, Amis. Come on.
I mean, he could be molded and trained
No,
to do your bidding perfectly.
I have already done the work. I do not want to do that kind of work.
She's
Nope.
been a mama.
I'm just
She's
saying,
done.
if you have to be in this future, why not take advantage of it?
Why not take advantage of it and let him die his death and then live my life the way it
You could be
was?
with Pater for 30 years. You don't know.
The future
No,
has
no.
been foretold, Amis. What are you doing? Are you giving us some
You know
like
what?
last column's alt
honestly,
version?
It doesn't say how long the break.
all it's saying is that she's going to lay the bridal wreath. It doesn't mean that that is her future partner. It just says that she. So maybe she did
Yeah,
it
because
when
maybe
she
I
was-
want to have a reverse harem.
Maybe she had a little
I
bit
mean-
too much stiff upper lip, and she
Maybe she
like,
gives them some serious
like-
bombastic
like-
side eye.
Here's all of the like random shit I have around me, and here's a bridal wreath because you're here.
You're here. I'm here.
Dead,
You know,
and
it
then
probably was
when
one of
she's
those
like,
things where he had to just carry shit, and it just
Holy
happened to be the
shit.
bridal wreath.
Holy shit, that's not what I fucking meant to do. Like, there was too much stiff upper lip last night.
So you're basically saying this is this is Wheel of Time's version of a Vegas wedding.
Sure.
Oh, you
I
don't
have
even
no
to-
idea
you-
anymore.
you
I'm
said
lost.
it's a recipient of the bridal wreath. It's not a guarantee.
Did not
of
expect
marriage.
anyone
Got
to
you.
It
defend
is not a
Pater.
guarantee of marriage. So, Ben, you might
I'm
not have to
defending him.
marry
I'm
Peter.
saying use him.
We're getting into legalism of this. Like, we are laying down. We're getting down to like, what is it saying?
Or we're gonna
Like,
we're
words
gonna
matter.
let our friends go.
Yeah, we are.
Tell them we
Yes.
hope that they've had a lot of love and laughs tonight. We hope
Love
we
you
gave
guys.
a little bit of
It's
a
so true.
moment of reprieve in a really difficult week for some.
Yes. Yes.
And maybe we're just gonna continue this debate
We're
at
just
another
delirious.
time.
Totally delirious, obviously.
Delirium.
Obviously.
If you guys have thoughts about this, put it in the comments. If you watch it afterwards, let us know what you think. Does Beth have to marry Peter?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Semantics. Love it. Specificity.
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 Okay.
All right. Anything else, friends?
No.
Until next time, may you always find love, water,
Water
and shade.
and shade.
Bye.